any better on this one. So we don't actually know if we're live now because we're bloody useless.
I think we're just going to drink this whiskey and forget about it.
Right, let's put it back up there. Let's see. We've now switched our devices, so
Are we actually live? Can anybody hear us at all?
well, can anybody see us too, right?
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
What's this saying? Hope it works now.
Yes, hi. I can
Yay!
see. Oh, boom, we've done it. Hi again, I can hear you. Now the problem is it was my phone we were using for the questions.
I can get them up.
Yeah, we buggered up. Don't know what the hell went wrong. The things were piss. You guys are here, hope it works. And it's working! Sweet! We're on.
One sip of whiskey and we can't get our tech to work.
Yeah, basically you got the first 28 seconds, we said we're live, and then, did we mention the whiskey in that bit? Yeah, Balvenie Space Side. We're just going to summarise what we said previously.
No idea what we said and what you heard.
Yeah. So basically it's a Space Side whiskey, Balvenie, yum, very tasty.
Caribbean cask.
Pardon me, you got me from a wedding, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Nice. And then somebody asked a question about whose idea was it for the bums, and we basically said that it was to do with the charity event that we did, but basically ultimately we wore our kilts every day in September for Kiltember, and at the very end of the month they were getting itchy, so we said that we'd whip them off, and then that video became popular, and then it went from there, basically.
So that was a summary of the past 8 minutes.
Yeah, that's the past 8 minutes that we thought we were live, and we weren't live, so
Right.
Stephen's now going to go into his phone, and we're going to try and get the emails for the questions.
We should really just go right to the bottom, right, to the first person to email in for the live
But
Q&A.
Rocco, Rocco's got one.
There's Rocco?
Yeah, there is, isn't
Oh yeah, Rocco. Hey Rocco.
Or Rocco Hilly. Rocco's the man.
Rocco's been awesome for us, so hi Rocco, if
Yeah.
you're there and you're listening, I don't know if you are, but thanks. So anyway, okay, you must have sent another one, hang on,
Oh, hope so.
because I was apologising for the autocorrect.
Right, let's see.
Okay, so Rocco says, nutrition in my opinion is one of the most important issues we all have. I like the fact that you guys eat and drink like men. Cheers to that. I mean, you eat burgers and you drink alcohol as well, yet have some great bodies. So I would love to learn more your eating habits, such as how often you eat and what you eat. Do you avoid some foods, etc.? Thanks.
How often do I eat? I stick to the kind of old sort of bodybuilding rule of eating every 2 to 3 hours if I can. Try and keep my protein high. I'd go for a gram of protein per pound body weight. So for me that means I need 210 grams of protein a day, minimum. Foods that I avoid things that are heavily carbs, because if I eat too many carbs, I get round.
Whereas I love my carbs, and my body likes carbs. So I eat a little bit more carbs than Rab does. I'm roughly the same with this. In terms of protein level, I'm looking for about, again, probably about the same as Rab actually, 200 to 250 grams of protein per day if I can. Mixture of whole foods as well as protein powders, because they're just nice and handy. But I tend to go sort of lower in fat and higher in carbs, just because my body shape and my activity level prefer it.
And foods that you would avoid, sir?
Foods that I avoid.
I can think of one.
Dairy.
Dairy, yeah.
My body doesn't like dairy, and people around me don't like dairy when I have dairy.
Yeah.
It's just a shame. I love ice cream though, right? I love ice cream, but my body doesn't, and I get rather gassy.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, guys.
Yeah.
Stephen gets gassy on dairy, so I've got to keep it to a minimum. So protein powders, actually, I usually go for whey, so it is actually dairy.
Whey!
What are people saying? Congrats. Everyone loves ice cream. Exactly.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
It's Rob Key's Pennsylvania.
That was Darren Carlo. I recognise that name.
Yeah.
Darren.
And Ruby the Outcast comments all the time.
Yeah. I feel like I just want to watch the screen and see people commenting.
Did you scroll down? We can see that one up
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
What was
yeah.
it? Which of your videos has been your favourite to have made? Oh, that's a good question.
Favourite to have made? Actually, our very first video was awesome, right?
Who the heck are the Kilted coaches? That was fun.
If you've not seen Who the Heck Are the Kilted Coaches, you have to go and watch it. It's one of our first videos, and I think because we planned it so much, right? We're like, oh, you know, we want it to be perfect, and it wasn't perfect.
No.
Looking back,
we had to film it in reverse as well because we obviously we started off.
Whoa! You know, we grew the beards.
Giving away our secrets.
I know. But no, that was really good fun. Just because it's such a laugh going out with those moustaches, remember? And we were going to walk along with sort of suits on with like our porn star moustaches.
And then remember young Sean. So a young lad that I trained from, I think even from the age of 12, came up to the hill to help us. And there's a scene where I get hit with a ball on the hill. But his first attempt, he was like, I was like, right, Sean, hit me with the ball and just absolutely belt it. So he got all excited, and Sean's a big lad. He was like, really? I can smack you straight in the face with the ball? And I said, yeah, just do it, just hard as you can.
Now, bearing in mind, he's holding the camera at the same time. So at the time, we were using this tiny little. If you're watching from the start, you know that our footage was pretty rubbish. But we had this little shitty digital camera. So he's holding the camera and this huge gym ball at the same time, and he was just like, you can see him like metaphorically rubbing his hands together, like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna smash Rab in the face.
Yeah, that's right.
But when we watched back the footage, he actually dropped the camera just so he could get more leverage to throw it at your face.
And then he missed. I mean, he was lit. And in fact, the odds were against him missing because he was only 2 foot in front of me, and the ball went over my head. It was one of those what the fuck moments.
He was pretty embarrassed by that.
I know he was. He probably wouldn't appreciate us telling the world about it. But basically, if you're ever picking a sport where you've got to throw a ball, don't pick Sean.
Yeah. But no, that was one of the good ones, right?
Yeah.
And actually, we love getting dressed up as Bobak McTavish and Jock McFarlane.
I know, but they don't get the views.
I know.
So if you want to do us a favour, go to Haggis Tossers 2 and give it a watch and share it, because that's only had like 600 views, and that was so much fun.
So it was, because actually Haggis Tossing 1 was actually no.
It was just Haggis Tossing.
Yeah, it was actually us. So yeah, Haggis Tossers 2, and then the business workout.
Dalkeith. Hey!
Kilted Ballet 2.
Well, Kilted Ballet 2, Kathy, we're actually filming it this Saturday, hopefully to air Wednesday. So, yeah.
But we've got a few things to do for that actually.
Yeah. Any favourite alcoholic drinks? Well, Ruby, I'm going to give you one guess. One guess. Yeah, definitely the whiskey. Actually, was it this year or maybe the tail end of last year? A client of mine got me into gin as well. I've never really tried that before.
Yeah, gins are nice. Yeah. And the part of the process, they say, you know, in Scotland, obviously we love a little bit of alcohol, whiskey especially. But it's much easier to make gin because you can basically produce it and it's ready straight away, whereas a whiskey's got to sit for years. Mm-hmm. So gin, Scottish gin especially, is becoming really, really popular, and there's so many different varieties. Really, really nice.
Somebody asked us what our favourite gin was.
California. 85 degrees here. Well, you can piss off.
Because there's no 85 degrees here.
Kentucky. Rye whiskey. Yes, and we could actually move to the US, but we're not going to.
We love Scotland too much.
Utah, Argentina, Arkansas, Hawaii.
That'd be Arkansas, mate.
Is it?
It's Arkansas.
Oh, is it? Okay. we'll edit that one out, right? Texas. Wow.
Oh, man.
Come to Canada.
Oh,
We've both been to Canada.
Yay, way. Yeah, so what was our favourite whiskey? Well, my favourite whiskey has always been the Glenlivet, and yours was originally...
Mine's is, I've almost kind of crossed, I like a Lafroig. Now, a Lafroig to me is just the best, right? It's so peaty, it's so distinct. However, if I'm just sitting in the night time and watching a bit of TV or having a blether, sometimes it can just be overpowering.
Yeah.
And I've got a bottle in my cupboard, and if I'm ever going for a whiskey, I've usually got a Glenlivet and I've got a Lafroig, and if I'm just having a sort of casual drink, I prefer the Glenlivet. It's just a bit smoother, a bit nicer. But if you're out and about, especially if you've already had maybe a couple of beers or a couple of glasses of wine, the Lafroig just does it for me completely.
Glenfiddich. Yeah, Glenfiddich is an okay whiskey.
I'm not a fan of Glenfiddich. Yeah.
I saw Big Donald Storm. What's he saying?
Don Storm.
Where is he? Where's our man Donald? Wait.
There he is.
Hi guys, you're back. Hi guys, you're back. All right, yeah. Haha, I guess it took a couple of times. That's okay. Good to see you. Good to see you, Donald. You're always commenting. Another.
Hi, Big Don.
My name like Donald Storm sounds like you should be like an X-Man.
I was going to say, you should be a superhero, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the baddies, right?
Oh wait, it's Donald Storm. Yeah. It's funny because people's names you remember for different reasons, right? Isn't it? You kind of.
I know. 2 minutes. All right, I think we might be able to get comments here.
Oh, sweet.
Oh no, maybe not actually.
Maybe not. What's up, guys? What are you going to do today? Well, actually, it's evening here. We've got the live feed with you guys for the next 35 minutes or so, and then we've actually got our lean formula clients.
Yeah. So we'll do obviously our coaching across the world. We've got actually 2 groups running at the moment. We've got a call at 10 o'clock,
and then another one at 11 our time. So
now, bear in mind, I'm usually in bed for 9:30. So which is actually in 5 minutes' time.
Whereas I don't sleep, I wait. I love that saying. It's not true, but what is it? What city are you taping? As in where we're from? We're Perth, Perthshire in Scotland. What is your favourite? Oh, but they're going too fast now. Oh, there's 2 good questions there. What's your favourite sport? Oh, that's a tough one actually, because I was originally a rugby man myself, and I love the UFC. So, but then I love the NFL. I think because that ties in with the rugby a wee bit. I always wanted to be a running back. So I would have to say rugby, American football, and UFC, and not necessarily in that order.
See, I enjoy watching rugby, but I've never played. I've always been volleyball and rock climbing.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
There was a question further on.
Maverick, yeah.
There was a cool question I saw. This is so funny. Who is that person?
Who's that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, what inspired you to make the videos you make? That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Well, both Rab and I have got a background in personal training, so we both come from sort of slightly different backgrounds from our younger years, and then about 12 years ago we both become personal trainers, and we realised that in the health and fitness world, or the industry, there's a lot of unhealthiness, which is completely ironic. It's health and fitness, but most people forget the health part. And now for us, health actually means health and happiness. The 2 are interconnected. But what we realised that within the industry, that there were so many people who were getting stressed about eating the right food and getting stressed about getting their workouts in, and they were making themselves ill and unhappy. So we decided to change that.
I was going to say whip our kilts on, but we kind of whipped them off as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to bring a bit of light-heartedness back to it, didn't we?
Yeah.
We want a serious message, but you don't take it too seriously.
Yeah.
It's that whole analogy we've done before with the kind of head and the body. You know, you get the body that you want, but you might be unhappy getting it. Or you might have the head you want, but you won't have the body that you want. And then it's getting that happy medium so that you can live a lifestyle that gives you the physique that you enjoy or like, or that you're proud of, but still enjoying yourself on the weekend, that you won't go crazy-ish. What's that one?
Dynamic duo.
Oh, somebody asked, I saw it fly up there just when you were speaking, they mentioned just because the UFC and Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, can't
so
wait.
I need to get my predictions because I'm a Conor McGregor fan, but you can't doubt Floyd Mayweather. So I'm going to say this. Conor McGregor has to put him away in the first 4 rounds, otherwise it's Floyd Mayweather's game. That's what I'm going to say. So first 4 rounds. If it goes to round 5, it's Mayweather's. Because he's just a better technical.
But Conor might knock him out in first 4.
Yeah.
Just because he's striking ability.
ability.
I would agree with that, definitely. I've actually noticed there was a couple of emails, and I can't remember who they were from, but I've just seen the comment there about the clans. What clans do we represent?
Yeah.
And you know, and you're absolutely right. The different tartans, obviously we wear the Royal Stuart. So typically speaking, back in the day, hundreds of years ago, there'd be certain clans, and the clans would be represented with the certain tartans. Now, that's not necessarily the same close family. What it represents is almost like a support network. You know, they work together. There'll be a clan chieftain who then provides for the clan, and they all kind of help him out with sort of workforce, etc., etc., etc. We both come from different families, but we'll come together. So we decided we're creating the Kilted coaches, and we had sort of a vision for creating our own clan. Okay, so everyone watching this right now, you're part of our clan, and if you're on our email list, then even more so. If you're part of our coaching program, then even more so.
If you bought a t-shirt, you're definitely in our clan.
Yeah, if you wear the logo, you're part of the clan.
Which I need to give a shout to. I'm going to say this wrong. It looks like Land Rover, but it's like Landry Lover. I don't know what it is. But anyway, his avatar is actually one of these t-shirts. And see what I saw when he commented, I was like, what a legend!
Yes. You are part of our clan.
You are part of the clan, Kathy. What you want to be part of? You are part of the clan.
Kathy, she comes all the time, right?
That's the one. Remember, I deliberately took my shoes off for you, Kathy, when I was running about with a wee girl. In fact,
feel like we should be ready. 3, 2, 1.
Don't kick the whiskey over. I can't get my leg up. I nearly pulled my hammy there for you, Kathy. That's what we do for our clan. Holy shit, I'm not kidding you.
Is it Kathy or Catho? It's Catho.
Yeah, but she's Kathy.
Is it?
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. Well, I know that. Just trust me, I don't forget like you do. That's Michelangelo. Hi guys, I'm sure it was that massive. Yeah. And Michelangelo. That's, see when we see like Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael.
It's
like
turtles, right?
Yeah, I've had a Leonardo. I need to complete the set, right?
I know. So anyway, what we're trying to do is we come together and we like to believe that we're creating our own clan. So you're part of our clan, and we had to decide on a tartan for it.
Yeah.
And the Royal Stewart is probably one of the most popular tartans.
One of the most recognisable. Anyway.
Yeah, and actually the easiest to access as well across the world, because we knew we were going to be, America, South America, Canada, Australia, all over Europe. So we wanted to be able to buy this tartan, and it was the most popular, most recognisable. So that's why we went with the Royal Stewart.
Because the thing is, well, just to finalise that question that you asked about the clans, is sometimes you can, if you were going for a tartan, or renting a kilt or whatever, or buying a kilt, you'll have a list, because of families have, intermingled over the years, you could actually probably, depending on your surname, you can actually probably go for 3 or 4 different tartans.
Yeah.
I know that my surname, I can go for some Irish tartans, and I can also go for, I think it's the Duncan and the something else.
Yeah.
So I think, well, as you go on, I mean, ultimately, just wear your kilt, right?
Yeah. So I actually always wear my mother's maiden name, which is Kerr. So I've got two other kilts that I wear on special occasions that are the Kerr tartan.
Happy days. And there was another question somebody asked. Or no, I don't. Maybe they didn't ask it. Maybe it was in comments. They were saying, how would we feel about somebody that's not Scottish wearing a kilt? And what we say that is, crack on, get your kilt on, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't discriminate.
No.
If you want to wear a kilt, then we're all for it. As long as you wear it with pride, then go for it.
Yeah, because the person said it in the same comment. They said something like, "I don't play baseball, but I wear a baseball cap." But it's like, well, I wear baseball caps. I don't play
exactly.
Baseball,
Yeah. My wife has just texted me taking the piss at me because I said Arkansas. I want to know this.
It's fucking Arkansas, right? Well, I can't say anything because I'm going to own up to this. Years ago, when I followed the NFL, well, I still follow it, but we used to play John Madden, right? But there was one year where the John Madden game didn't have the licenses for some reason, so the teams were all their cities, or and it was Tennessee, right? And I'm playing my brother, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go to Tennessee. I'm going to go to Tennessee. And he was like, Tennessee. I was like, that's what I said. It was always weird because there was always 2 New York teams, but one was green and one was thingy, because they just hadn't paid for or couldn't get the licenses for whatever reason.
Man, that's a bloody good whiskey.
Kevin, watch the hard workouts. Ruben Lopez, awesome guys. Now Ruben Lopez is another one.
Comments regularly, yeah. Pronounce it 10RC. You need more stretching. Yeah, Rab especially.
Especially me.
I'm not that
joking.
Home of Jack Daniels.
There's Ross Cullen.
Hi Ross.
Now Ross is in Australia.
Yeah, he's always first to comment on our videos.
And he slipped a few times, Ross. You need to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, you've been second now and again. What's that about?
I think the way it works is because we sometimes upload them first thing in the morning. That's Kathy giving us the Gulliver's Travels.
Speed Kilt 2. Well, actually, see, the Power of the Kilt series, it's actually a bit of a series, so Speed Kilt 2 will be a while off yet.
Yeah.
Because there's a few other ones that we want to do first. The Power of the Kilt is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it has so many different... What's this?
It's just Ross.
So many different powers that we need to kind of show you guys exactly what the kilt can do, just to promote it a little bit more. Muscle group that you
I want to
dread workout. What muscle group that we dread working out?
Oh shit. Well, everybody hates leg day, right?
Yes, I quite like leg day.
Oh, I've been enjoying leg day. At least
Yeah.
it depends what you do though.
See, recently, I've always been into abs. I love doing abs. But see, recently,
You hate them.
yeah. I think it's ever since kind of more training with you and your abs, because you do sort of high reps, whereas I do sort of low reps but strength. And I've realised I kind of need to do more high reps. I just hate it. I hate it. What was that?
So let's see. Well, he's just thanking us for being entertaining. Leg day equals hell. No joking. Leg day. Thing is, you know what I enjoy? I enjoy lunges. I really enjoy my lunges. At the moment, I'm dreading it. No, I'm helping sort of client friend out. She's training for a marathon and she needs to do hill sprints. Now I love the hill sprint part. Anything that's explosive, I kind of just enjoy it. It's tough. And then we then run to the top of this particular hill. In fact, the very, very top is where we filmed the very first video when we were tossing the kettlebell about and throwing apples, and also where we did the hit abs workout in the snow. That's the very top of this particular hill. So anyway, I'm running up this hill and the legs are burning and I'm dreading it, but you know, part of me, you feel like the hill's going to beat you. So when I was running up there, I was like, oh, I want to stop. Now luckily I didn't, but when I got to the top, I was in bits. You know, I'm built for speed, I'm not built for this endurance. And then I went home and I had my shower, and of course by that point you recovered a bit and you were kind of like, oh, I want to go back up there, and I kind of felt like the hill beat me, so I want to go back up and get even with it if I can. So I kind of dread that, but then enjoy it at the same time.
It's like anything, you know, anything that you dread going into, the feeling afterwards is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, oh, actually, I've got this sort of philosophy. It's like short-term misery for long-term happiness, or short-term happiness for long-term misery. So if you're thinking, oh, you know, all I want is a big double cheese pizza, you know, and it's going to taste amazing, you know, it'll be awesome. But you get this happiness when you're eating it, but then you get this long-term misery because you're like, oh, you feel kind of sluggish, you feel lethargic, you kind of regret it. And or it could be chocolate, or it could be chips, or whatever it might be. Or you get the short-term misery of training, of maybe paying a little bit more attention to your diet, but you get this long-term happiness that's just incredible. So yeah.
There was an email flew in there, I just saw it ping up, if you get it on yours. Somebody asked a question about training the top of something, but I don't know what it was. If you want to check on your phone.
What was that for?
The email just pinged in. He was asking best exercises. I couldn't read the full thing.
It was an email thing.
Yeah, he pinged an email. Your recent videos about squats was great. Thanks for taking time making videos. Rod, I appreciate it. Thank you, Ross, sir, as always. But the short-term misery of eating healthy is a daily torture that never ends.
What is the best exercise for the top part of the pecs, just below the collarbone? Thanks.
That's quite a good
from
question.
Steve Brink.
Yep.
I feel like we actually could go into the gym now, actually. Sure. Anyway, the top part of the pecs, really, the pecs come over, so if I can do this here, so the pecs come into the arm, okay, come all the way down over a few different angles, okay, so come all the way down, just sort of above the abs, but they also sort of come up and here, so it's basically a big wide muscle that comes over a few different angles. So in order to work the full thing, you have to then attack those different angles. So if you're pushing down the way, so say if you were a decline bench press, for instance, so if your legs are slightly higher, if your legs are here and your chest is here, if your legs are higher and you're sort of pushing this way, you're going to target the lower part of the chest. Or if you're the opposite way, if you're sort of almost into a shoulder press, okay, so you're pushing up the way, you're then going to target the top part of the chest, okay, so then you're really just looking at that angle to try and target as much as you can. So any sort of movement, whether it be an incline bench press, incline flies, you can do all sorts of different things with that.
And what you can do as well, which we've mentioned, or mind you, this video hasn't aired yet, but you can deactivate the shoulders first by stretching them before you do your incline press, and that'll isolate the pecs just a little bit more. Now we're just checking that Joe's still online, because he gave us a sweet little donation earlier and then we cut off the feed. So
of course, yeah.
So Joe, if you're still on, my good man, thank you so much. We appreciate it. He'll be in there somewhere, I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
He's reliable. And Rob K's still there. I need pizza. Michelangelo, stop bringing up pizza.
Michelangelo, with a name like Michelangelo, of course he's going to like pizza.
Nutrition advice for vegetarians. There's only so many eggs I can eat. Well,
Okay.
because a guy that's on our lean formula program, he was sort of talking with the idea of
Yeah,
vegetarian.
he was vegetarian, but we convinced him to eat some meat, which is
Yeah.
probably immoral of us, but...
Yeah, that was a shame. But I mean, he so you can get it from beans, lentils.
The most important thing for a vegetarian is to make sure you get a complete protein. So there's a big, what's that? We'll read that in a second. So you get vegetarian sources of protein now. People will say, oh, you get protein from spinach, you get protein from beans, from oats, from all these different sources. Now what you're looking at is actually a complete protein, so you're looking for all essential amino acids. Now you get some essential amino acids from likes of beans and lentils, etc., grains. You also get other essential amino acids from vegetables. But what is really important for a vegetarian is you just get a complete protein, so you basically marry them up. Okay, it doesn't have to be in the same meal, but it has to be in the same day for your body to absorb it. So that a complementary protein would be something like pulses and grains, for instance. Okay, so one of our childhood favourites was beans on toast. So you get protein from the beans, you also get protein from the bread, but together they make a complete protein. You get the full amino acid profile. Okay, so that's what's the most important thing for a vegetarian.
Ruben just commented, says the watches are like friendship bracelets. So Ruben, you've got to watch the latest video, buddy, because this was the gift that Stephen brought. I don't know if you saw that he got me awesome shades back from his holidays. And then we're watch twins.
Yeah, sure. It's just a G-Shock.
Yeah, we're starting a trend.
It's because we're constantly out and about. You have to have a G-Shock because you can throw them around, you can hit them off walls, and they're indestructible. So they're pretty cool.
I'd quite like to put that to the test. Not with this watch, but with a...
Best way to get rid of belly fat? That's a good question. It's very common, actually.
Well, the classic is people think they do thousands and thousands of crunches, but although you get slight level of site-specific fat burning, what you need to do is you need to address the whole body. Now, in terms of exercise, one of the best ways is actually compound movements. Heavy compound, or not necessarily heavy, or certainly high reps, ones that burn lots of calories and will continue to burn calories for hours after your workout. So things like deep squats, squat and push, overheads, all the ones that are going to really challenge the muscles in the core at the same time. And then you would have to address diet as well.
Yeah. So basically what Rab said at the start there was site-specific fat burning, which most people believe is like a huge thing. So, I want to have a flat stomach, therefore I'll do hundreds and hundreds of crunches, thinking that you're going to burn lots of fat, but you don't. You only get a very small percentage. You basically what you want to do is burn as much fat as you possibly can, and therefore it is your huge movements that burn a lot of energy, the ones that everybody hates,
squats, deadlifts, etc.
Yeah. But then also kind of sort of powerful movements. So, you got clean and presses. You maybe got some box jumps. Anything that's sort of high intensity.
Do you remember we did the box jumps?
Yeah, it's not great in a kilt.
Yeah, it's definitely not great.
Planks too. Planks.
Yeah.
Planks are good for your core stability. It's not going to help you burn a hell of a lot of fat though by itself. It's a nice aid to training.
What do you think about swimming? Well, given that I'm not a very strong swimmer, Kathy, I'm going to let Stephen answer this one.
Swimming is awesome, especially when you're at the poolside watching him. Because he's like, no. Swimming is it's a form of cardio. People say it's the best form of exercise because you're using your body in such a way that you can't do on dry land.
The problem is it's not weight bearing.
Yeah, so like anything, fitness, there's no, you can't put it you can't put it in a linear fashion. Okay, you can't say, well, this is the worst form of exercise and this is the best. What you have to look at is what is important to you. So I dare say swimming would be great for us, because we do so much weight bearing exercise that actually going for a swim and then stretching your whole body out is going to be a very good thing.
Especially for me, because I'm not a strong swimmer, I would burn a lot of energy because I'm uncomfortable in the water. I can swim so I would burn a lot of energy. I'd probably benefit from swimming.
However, for a lot of females, we wouldn't recommend swimming alone. I said swimming alone like you're by yourself in the pool.
That's what I thought you meant. It's like, why not?
Because you don't know what's lurking in the water.
Oh shit.
No, as in swimming
On its own.
without any other form of exercise. For females especially, you have to get that weight bearing exercise. So get in the gym, get some weight training, go for a run. You want to not avoid, but don't do swimming, cycling, cross trainer,
or rowing as well.
Or rowing, without having a weight bearing exercise to complement it.
If you do swimming though, if that's your go-to for cardio for whatever reason, It's really, really important that if you keep it as constant as you can. I've seen people in the pool, they'll swim a length. Now, if your fitness allows it, they'll swim a length and then they stop and take a breather and then swim again. Now, if you're not fit enough, then that's fine, but you'll be looking to build up to be swimming, turning, just keep flowing. Then you'll get into a nice kind of cardio state. That's how you'll get the most out of your swimming. Yeah, it's hard to...
Who's this?
That's funny, we get your fingers like on the screen.
Stella, hello. Thank you for this. Please do it again. Family calls. Okay. Jeff, nice of you to join us.
He comments a few times as well. I'll move it because you're massive hands and puff pass.
Puff pass.
Any cardiac rehab advice?
Cardiac rehab.
First of all, disclaimer, take the advice from your doctor.
That's the end of that one.
That's it.
Well, cardiac rehab, basically you want to build things up slowly, take everything at your own pace. Walking is a great one for that one. And if I remember right, I was working with a client previously and they found the benefit of little and more often rather than massive sessions. So this person, after they'd had, I mean that was in the old, I say the old days, but they've got far more advanced techniques nowadays, but certainly they had a bypass. So they were like building up, they were walking 10 minutes at a time, they had a little 10-minute loop. But what they did was they did that twice a day rather than trying to go for a 30-minute. I mean, eventually they built it back up, but little and more often is usually good, and just stick to whatever you're comfortable with. Leg cramps, Burrow. Well, a couple of things for that. Scientifically, they actually don't know exactly what causes cramps, but they've got a damn good idea. So generally your go-tos are hydration, could be your potassium levels.
Generally, you want to be looking at your salt balance. So cramps can be too much salt. It can also be lack of salt.
Yeah.
What you're really looking at, a cramp can be just a misfired signal from the central nervous system to the muscle. Now, in order for that signal to go from the central nervous system to your muscle...
it's Ken! It's Ken!
Oh, hi Ken!
Hey Ken! Hey, there's our man. Sorry, it's just our man Ken.
Ken was our ballet man, so you'll see more of him in time to come.
He's our coach. Thanks, coach.
Our coach, sorry.
Ken.
The coaches have got a coach.
Yeah.
So cramps. So it's this connection between the central nervous system and your muscle that requires fluid and salts or electrolytes in order for that to pass through. If that doesn't have the right balance, then cramps can be it can be serious, it can be non-serious, but what you want to be looking at is your hydration, making sure that you're well hydrated, but you've also got an electrolyte balance. So if all you drink is like sort of bottled water, and you say you're really paying particular attention to your health.
Do the shameless advertising, mate.
Sorry.
If all you drink is Highland Spring.
And if anybody has a connection with Highland Spring, tell him about this and get some sponsorship.
Yeah. So if all you drink is Highland Spring, then...
So if you're particularly conscious of your health and you're cutting out lots of salt from your diet, you've got a really clean diet, you're drinking lots of bottled water, you might actually be lacking in electrolytes. So you want to address that with some natural salt. So like you want to be looking at maybe some rock salt, some sea salt, maybe just a couple of little crystals into your water, and it should do the trick. If, however, you're not so much on the healthy side and you're adding more salt into your diet, you're cooking with salt, you're adding more in, and all you drink is sort of fizzy juice, then you might have too much salt in your diet, and you might want to address that in the opposite fashion.
You also want to look at the flexibility of the muscle that keeps cramping, because that definitely plays a role in it. So if you're always getting cramp in the calves or the hamstrings or even the glutes, try and stretch them out. Definitely helps.
Whoa.
What was that one?
So Rick Diaz.
I'll use my left hand.
Oh yeah, okay. He's gone from 285 to 227.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty impressive.
Well done, Rick.
Trying to reach my goal. And wait, so what's your goal then? If you got down to 227, what's the ultimate goal?
I'm sure he will tell us soon. What's Michelangelo saying? I love saying that, Michelangelo.
Mikey.
Go on with the Get Fit for Beginners, it's really good. Get Fit for Beginners, yeah, we've been enjoying that series. We've got loads of videos planned for it. I think the next one core stability is the next one.
The next one's going to be core stability, so we're going to talk about just kind of solidifying this area because it's responsible for so much, but we'll explain that in the video.
But just remember, there was a comment, somebody made a comment on the Get Fit for Beginners just saying, I can't quite do this because of this. And the whole point of it is we're trying to give you different stages so that hopefully one of the stages you'll be able to do and then work on that. I think somebody said they could do the half squat and the hovers, they couldn't do the deep squat. Well, that's fine. You just do the half squat and the hovers and build those up. That's completely fine. We were just giving you different options and always giving you things to work towards. What's that? A little bit of salt in your drinks. Yep, you can do that actually. Gatorade.
Yeah, that's basically,
Yeah.
Tired swimmer, a bit of a down since I stopped swimming. Any advice for retired athletes? Yeah, keep going. Don't feel like because you're retired you've got to give everything up. You've got to keep going. And if you're a retired swimmer, then there'll be plenty of people in the pool that you can help, and actually helping others, and we're speaking from experience here, gives you the best feeling of satisfaction ever. So where's Ken again? More than salt to rebuild electrolytes. Yeah, absolutely, but it just helps. Get to the pool, keep swimming and help people, because you'll feel amazing for it. And that energy is one of those things that people believe you get energy from food, but you get energy from the mind, from doing things, from that motivation. So as soon as you start helping people realise that you've got so much to give to the world, you just get this more of an energy about you, and you'll feel much more motivated for life in general.
Yeah.
I feel really sad. I'm like, it's nearly gone, and I'm driving later. It's 10 minutes to the coaching call.
Yeah.
We're going to have to call it a day soon.
I know.
Nobody's commenting anymore anyway, so we're good.
They've all sacked it.
You all gone? Everyone's going to bed.
Oh no, Ken's still there.
Hi Ken.
Helping others, smiling, and whiskey.
Yay.
That's a good combination, Ken. I'm not gonna lie to that. Would you wear a what? Hold on. Would you ever do a swimming video, Stephen? Oh, he's singled you out because he knows I can't swim. Good on you, Jim. Good on you.
I've never tried swimming in a kilt, and I've got to keep the branding going, so I can't really do a swimming video.
You just got a tartan tattoo on your ass. Actually, we used to have a tartan tank top. Do you remember that?
I know.
You just said you binned that though, right?
I know, I did. It was awful. It was awful.
Synchronised. Well, Ken, believe it or not, I actually won a championship once for solo synchronised swimming.
Rab, you can use armbands.
Damn right I'll wear armbands. Those things keep you afloat and save your life. It's like, see, when I'm ice skating as well, I get those penguins. Hey, what's that?
Oh, where's that place?
Where's that? Let's see.
Hi guys, sending love from
Hotland.
Hotland.
Alright. You sure it's not
Arkansas. Skinny dipping Fridays.
Well,
Lamo,
not that I want to give a teaser away, but there might be something in that.
Yeah.
There might be something in that, and that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Something planned.
Mobile app to follow our progress.
Well, we do actually. We've got something in the pipeline.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Yep.
Mobile apps.
In the next 2 weeks, we'll have more information on exactly that.
Yeah. We've had a lot of requests to be able to offer more advice, to do a bit more coaching. So we've been actually working quite hard on this, and by August 1st, we're going to have something available.
Yeah. So look forward to that. We'll do a video and we'll tell you all about it. I might even do a live stream.
My whiskey's gone.
So it's all on Rabbi Boy now. Can I hold this whiskey for another 6 minutes?
Yeah. Well, technically, you're not driving later on. I'm driving, so you can have as much as you want.
Straight out. Actually, genuinely failed it.
Go Rab. I like Robert's tartan speedo idea.
That wasn't my idea. I said tartan tattoo.
On my ass.
Which is basically a tartan speedo.
I'll be cameraman for that one. I can't swim. It's health and safety.
Tips for a nice looking beard.
Actually,
that is an awesome question, by the way.
That's a very good question, because I've just done a vlog on this, and I might actually release it on Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I've actually, because I'm not an expert, I've had a few ideas about my beard, and I went to seek the professional advice from a gentleman who's local to us, who's got a beard. You fucker! Fucking wanker.
who develops and sells products. So, and he's got this awesome beard. So I went for some advice, and I've been shaping it ever since. And it's going to take a few months to get exactly where I want it. But I'll release a vlog on this soon.
Well, it's funny actually. There's been a comment. So
Put some in Steven's glass too.
originally, I used to obviously keep my chest trimmed until subscribers told me off, and I stuck to the damn plan, right? And I grew it in.
Aye.
I grew it in, but you're gonna have to lynch this guy. Somebody commented on that video. Which one is it? I think it's Us in the Woods. Says that he needs to buy us razors. And I was like, you're going to get lynched seeing something like that.
Is it for the beards or for the
Well,
chest hair?
I think he meant the chest hair. Maybe he meant the beards, actually. But anyway, see when he wrote that, I thought, you're going to get lynched because the people in here like the beard.
Remember that comment? I can't remember what video it was on, and it was maybe Spanish, and we Google translated it, and it was something like something about our bums, but he would shave them.
Oh yeah, but then somebody was kind enough to say,
I think he means your beards.
Your beards, yeah.
But he's talking about our hair.
Yeah, Ruben again. Stephen is getting buzzed. What's that? Before our very eyes. Hello from Mexico. Big wave to Mexico. But the beer is too hot to drink here. Your beverages look delicious. We would share it with you, Donald, but I'm lying because I wouldn't share my whiskey with anyone. Not even him. Well,
Clearly, look. Stevie's glass is empty.
he's designated driver, so he's got to play it safe. He's not driving for a couple of hours to be
I've actually got 2 hours, so technically I would be over the limit.
Yeah, let's not mess around.
No, I can't.
Norman,
Don't shave the
Oklahoma.
chest, please.
Don't shave the chest. No, I'm not going to shave the chest, but the point was, this person was encouraging razors. You guys are great, I must get ready to work now. No, work's overrated, Ross, stay with us.
Yeah.
For at least another 4 minutes.
Work, schmark. Leave it.
Tequila. I've actually not had tequila in a while. To be
I
fair.
know, actually, my parents went on holiday to... Christ, where did they go?
I think you're making it up, mate. It sounds like a lie.
My parents went, I'm pretty sure it was Mexico. My parents went on holiday to Mexico, and they brought back these 3 little tequilas, and they've been sat in my cupboard because to me a tequila is like at the end of a night when you're drunk and you're thinking, yeah, let's do tequilas, that's a great idea. And they've been sat in my cupboard ever since, so maybe we should drink tequila.
It makes you happy. Do you actually want to try tequila and then have the worm? Because I've never done that.
Is it?
Greek weed.
PT Scotch, yep. You maybe missed the start of that conversation about which is our favourite. I really like a PT.
And I like a sort of smooth.
Smoother, yeah.
This particular whiskey though is quite smooth. It's a Speyside.
Yeah. Whereas I like a Lefroy, which is awesome. Mentioned a few times.
You guys
Oh,
mentioned
yeah,
me a
yeah,
few times.
Ruben
Big
Lopez.
Ruben.
Tips to stay positive.
Tips to stay positive. About putting things in perspective, right? Just kind of.
Yeah, it is. We've actually, in fact, was that?
That'll be this coming Mondays. This coming Mindset
Yeah,
Monday is
this-
all about perspective.
It is, yeah, exactly. It's all about a choice. It's just a choice, you know, to stay positive. Do you want to be positive or do you want to be negative? And if you want to be positive, there's a hell of a lot.
Another $2, Christy Callahan.
Christy!
Christy,
Hey!
we got to give you the kilted wiggle. Oh no, they can't see it.
Wait. Rabbi can do the kilted wiggle. Wait,
This is for
ready?
Joe and Christy.
Joe and Christy, there we are.
There we are. Everything was just give you a wiggle. How's that? Well, donation even.
Mindset Monday.
Actually, we're actually looking for a better way of saying
I
that.
know, we need some suggestions on how to say it because it's kind of pissing us off, isn't it?
Yeah, well, maybe it's just the way we're doing it's fine, but we've been trying to mix it up a bit. Maybe we're trying.
We've created a beast and we've got to feed that beast. Like, oh man, we can't just say it's a Mindset Monday because that's boring as hell. So we need a new exciting way of saying Mindset Monday.
Right, guys, we're down to the last 60 seconds here. So, what can we do for the last 60 seconds?
Whisper what quickly?
I don't know.
Whisper what?
Well, both of you, I wish you could be my loving partner in life. Sorry for this. I'm a gay who has admired you both. Well, happy days. Thank you.
Thanks.
What is the family tartan? Well, this is actually just Royal Stewart's. Neither of our families, but it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Mindset Monday. Got a website. Yep. KiltedCoaches.com. Bye. Love you guys. See you, Simon. I'm going really fast now. Jim still wants us to whisper in. We don't know when.
£4, who's that? Robert.
Robert, wiggle.
Wait. Me this time. Wait.
I'm going to go really quick here. Thanks, guys. Sticking to the damn plan. Damn right you will. Stretches. Sorry, Ken.
Yeah, we will
Stretches, sorry.
stretch.
Hope to see you guys soon. Yes, Kathy. Good night. Good night. Love, Simon. Cheers. I like your Mindset
Bye,
Monday.
bye.
Cheers, Ed. Ruben, a different Ruben. Ha ha ha.
Hey,
Love
Zach,
my dad.
Robert, Cato,
Dad just can't
Simon,
wiggle.
Little Girk.
Oh, God,
Was that Little Girk?
I think so. Ken's watching. Ken's still watching.
Was that man the fuck up?
Hey, Darren, there's Darren.
Hey.
Hey, Darren, good lad. Hey,
Bye, 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 bye,
Thanks for
bye.
the fun. Bye, night, bye. See
Right,
you.
we're really going to have to go now
Right.
because we've got people waiting for us. We love you all. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week at the same time.
Yeah.
Tune in or tune out. That's not a catch. That's not a catchphrase we're going to stick with.
Oh no, wait. Poor Ian. You never respond to my question. Sorry, Ian, what did you ask? Maybe it came up too quick. Quick, Ian, quick. What did you ask? I feel bad for this guy.
No, there's another Ruben.
There's another. Rubens are cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ian, you got to write quick.
Ian, what's your question?
It's probably flown up, we never saw it, buddy.
Mikey.
Grabbing his dancing skills. That's a smiley face, I thought he was laughing.
Yeah,
Come on, Ian. Right, we've got to give you 10 seconds, Ian. You've got to write something, buddy.
Ian.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Fraps film quotes. That's right, Darren. Missed my question too. Oh no, there was too many of them.
I'll tell you what, tune in next week or email us.
Email us.
Inquiries at thekiltedcoaches.com.
And remind us that we forgot you, and then we won't forget you again. Ever. Not even if there's a fire.
Start the email with "You forgot me, motherfuckers."
Yeah.
And we'll notice you.
It's got to be in block capitals. So, wait, Ian, good. How can you get more willpower for your exercises daily? Well, you need to take 2 scoops of... No.
Willpower all starts with your motivation. Think about why you're starting in the first place. Get that solidified in your subconscious, and you will not need willpower.
Hopefully that answered it. But still, write us in, motherfuckers. Say,
And buy their
you
clothing.
forgot us, motherfuckers, and we'll respond better.
Start the email. You forgot my question, motherfuckers.
Yep.
And we'll know it's you.
And thank you so much for sticking by us with our bugger ups at the beginning.
Yeah.
We'll do better next time.
Right.
Right, gotta go,
Ciao,
gotta
ciao.
dash, got clients.
Love you all.